Let's talk about spiritual psychology because I think that's mindset's very important. And probably, my viewers and listeners haven't heard of it. But let's talk about the immune system, hormonal harmony with regards to, your spiritual psychology framework.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think we can talk about the human body and the physiology of it, but there is this other aspect of spiritual psychology, and that I went and did because what happened is it was about 10 years ago that I did the spiritual psychology program. Maybe it's 12 years now, but I was seeing patients and I would say all the things, eat these things, do these things, let's do these labs, take these supplements, address these root causes, and they would get so much better. But there was this point where they also then would go back to old habits.
Yeah.
And I was like, what is it? So I went and did this master's degree in spiritual psychology to help me understand what is it that's happening with people. Why did they hold on to these habits? Why can't some people really move forward? And what I mean, I learned a lot about limiting beliefs and how we buy into these, and that we also need to have a sense of our connection to purpose. And if we don't have a sense of purpose, and if we feel like the world is all upon our shoulders and we don't have God or a higher sense of purpose, then it can feel very daunting, and it's hard to let go of those limiting beliefs of like, I need this food to make me feel happy.
Mm,
I can't change my diet because my life is miserable, and I really need my milk chocolate every day, or whatever, my
mm,
cupcake. I don't know, whatever it is, or um, and so I think that if we can realize that we're not alone, that there is this, whatever you want to call it. For me, it's God, right? For others, it might be universal wisdom, whatever it is. But knowing that we're not alone and that there is a higher purpose for us, there is a sense of that lifts the burden. And I think that there's also the physiologic connection of what happens when we have that sense of relief. It's going to decrease cortisol. It's going to create more, if we can create more human connection too within communities, like you were talking about, then also that can help with like our
mm.
oxytocin and help with serotonin and a lot of these things that then make us feel like we belong here and
Yeah.
help with mental health. And then all of that, then it goes, is going to actually help the skin. I know that sounds like it might be, a lot of people might think, I never thought that my skin was related to, spirituality. I do find that there is this important connection.